For us in Singapore, the wealth and personal banking, it is a very pivotal moment. So we do serve clients across the entire wealth continuum, from retail clients with the personal banking proposition to affluent clients with Premier, and of course in the private banking segment as well, we have the global private banking proposition. We are committed to investing in Singapore. This is the time Singapore, with its importance as being an international wealth hub, is where we are investing in technology. We have doubled our technology investment over the last 5 years in digital capabilities and features, and really upgrading our overall technology platform, because we do cater to international clients. So we are creating solutions. We look after their clients' needs not only in Singapore, but across markets. We're also investing in our branch infrastructure. We are launching 3 wealth centers by 1Q 2025. And these wealth centers will be part of a broader ecosystem of wealth centers, because we want to have ensure our clients have the right physical infrastructure where they engage with our client-facing relationship managers and specialists. And last but not the least is about people. It is very important that we have the right people in our client-facing roles, right people in our product teams, right people in our customer team, in our marketing team, in our digital team. We are bringing in talent within HSBC, so we have talent coming in from other markets with years of experience who are bringing the best of HSBC to Singapore. We are grooming talent within Singapore, so we have a program called Accelerating Wealth Program. We're looking at people who don't have wealth background, but they want to have an opportunity to work as a client-facing relationship manager, and we're grooming talent in that format. We're also taking talent across different short-term assignments in different spheres. We've also brought in talent from outside. We are very focused on building a very strong leadership team. We've brought in Leung to head up GPB for South Asia. We've brought in PQ Lim from Fidelity. He's heading up our asset management business. We brought in Kerri to head up the ultra-high net worth business in Asia. And we are going to continue to bring in new people to bring in that fresh perspective into our business. So talent is going to be a very critical enabler. People are the intrinsic component that customers look for in terms of their relationship and the engagement that they're looking for a bank. Our strategy is very clear in Singapore. Singapore is an international wealth hub. We are a universal international bank, and we are building out our capabilities around wealth, which is a very key component. We are accelerating our wealth expansion in Singapore. We're launching new products, new solutions, and we've seen our wealth revenue grow 2x in the last 4 years. So that's the first core pillar. And the best thing about the wealth proposition is the fact that we have a team called the IWS, Investment Wealth Solution Team, which supports our clients across the wealth continuum. The second pillar for us is around transactional banking convenience. We want to have the best deposit product, lending product. We want to have the best payment solutions for our client. So in this, we've had tremendous amount of growth and new initiatives. We've launched a new card last year, a Travel One card, catering to the international needs of our clients. This year, we will be launching a new cashback credit card in the next few weeks. We are reinventing our Premier credit card proposition, and we're also looking at launching a new credit card for our private bank customers. At the same time, our global money transfer is such a seamless solution across 56 countries and 17 currencies, and that has been growing at a very exponential basis. It is not about just the performance metrics that you mentioned right now. Yes, 45% PBT growth, 76% growth in international clients. Those are all very important, but we want to be valued from our client lens. And international is a superpower for HSBC in Singapore and across all our geographies. Our clients have relationships across multiple markets. They value us because we provide them the connectivity, whether they want to send money back home, whether they want to send a child abroad, whether they have family in other geographies. That connectivity through global money transfer, through global view of account, we allow our clients to open their accounts even before they land in a market. So you could be moving to UK You can actually open your bank account sitting in Singapore. And that international proposition and that wealth proposition is what makes us different. And on international, we are seeing exponential growth. So again, and it is a key contributor in Singapore. Our international customers contribute a very large percentage of our revenue growth because all our customers have now an international mindset, and we want to be the bank of choice for these customers. It's a very unique definition for our international customers. The way we look at customers who are international are clients with an international mindset and international needs. So we have clients living in India or in China who want to keep their wealth in Singapore because of the security and safety that Singapore provides. That would be an international customer. We also have customers domiciled in Singapore, like myself. I am an international customer. We also have Singapore clients who have interests in other markets. So you may have a banking relationship because you lived in Hong Kong, for instance, or in Malaysia. That also would be an international customer. And then, of course, we also have customers who have, as you mentioned, the needs of sending their children abroad. So more and more, as the world is getting connected, our clients are becoming more and more international, and we cater to these needs of these clients through an offshore banking proposition as well as an onshore banking proposition. So if you're a domestic client, you can have a very tailored domestic proposition, wealth proposition, and if you're an offshore client, we provide a slew of wealth benefits for our clients to keep their wealth in Singapore with us. These customers have the same facilities across markets. For instance, if you have a relationship across 5 markets, you actually can open your bank account in each of these markets. Had you not opened it, you could do it before you move to the market. You have the ability to send the global money transfer in a very seamless manner. You can have something called global view of accounts. You actually can see your bank accounts across multiple markets through one login. And that is very powerful for customers to have everything in one mobile app in one place. So yes, this international proposition is one where we are completely connected with all the other markets within the HSBC network. HSBC is an extremely well-connected bank. We work with the Southeast Asian markets. We work with India and China and Hong Kong and Taiwan and UK and Australia and the Middle East. All these markets are our partners, and clients are moving back and forth. It's not always just a one-way movement. Clients go to one market, then they move to another market, and that connected relationship is what we retain over the years for them. Yes, that's a very good point, but in all fairness, now we are seeing the more and more emerging affluent millennial customers are equally connected. All our customers actually have international needs now because people are traveling, people are living abroad, people are going to study abroad, people are going and working abroad. So that is becoming, it's not just for the affluent, but you're right, for the affluent segment, it's a very core need of the affluent customers, because the more affluent you are, the more likely you are that you will have interests across multiple markets. So yes, definitely affluent customers value the international proposition significantly, but we're seeing an appetite for the international proposition also in the emerging affluent millennial segment. And of course, our ultra high net worth clients are completely international by nature because they have assets across multiple markets and multiple geographies. So we have relationship managers who are very targeted to the client segment that they serve, so that they build a lot of rich know-how and intelligence around how to bring the best of HSBC to the client. So when you're a domestic onshore client, you have certain needs. We have a domestic onshore team, both in the private bank as well as in the retail bank, catering to those clients. On the offshore side, we cater to the clients based on the geography they're from. So for instance, we have a North Asia focused desk. Clients, our relationship manager client-facing roles who understand the needs of clients from China or from Hong Kong. So that is very important for our clients because there are language-related advantages they have. You also need to understand the motivation for a client who is coming from China or is coming from India or is coming from Indonesia. So we have RMs and relationship managers who actually can manage the unique needs of each of these client segments. I think data has always been very intrinsic to the way we operate. So there is a lot of information and intelligence that we are building into our ecosystem. So we use artificial intelligence and machine learning across the spectrum. In the information that we give our clients, we use it in fraud, for instance. In Singapore context, that is a very important area, and we need to keep our clients safe, and that is where you'll see more and more usage of data and intelligence. But more than that, I think we're investing a lot in technology and digital in terms of the capabilities and features. For instance, for international customers, we have international account opening. So a client can open accounts in other markets before they move to that market. We have international credit decisioning. So if you are moving, for instance, from India to Singapore, you don't lose your credit history. You actually can port your credit history over to Singapore. So when you land in Singapore, you actually have credit history to start your life. So you're not starting from scratch. And those are the capabilities we built out. We've got world-class onboarding experience for our clients. We have really made it very seamless, both for international and local clients. We've also brought in a lot of wealth capabilities. We have wealth portfolio intelligence services. We have wealth dashboard. We have ESG rating. And these are solutions at times we partner with experts such as Aladdin BlackRock. So it's not just our own solutions. We also partnered with Saxo for equity trading. It is not about product. It is not about people and process and platform on their own. It's about how we stitch it all together into one unique proposition in terms of the right people, the right promises, the right service standards, the right products for our clients. I think clients are international in their needs. Every innovation, and they are looking for the best wealth solutions, the best health solutions, the best insurance products, the best investment products, and they're looking for the best relationship management partner, someone who understands their needs, someone who's not transactional in nature, someone who's looking at the long term. And that is the ethos in which we are driving our business. We are looking at enhancing the skill set of our relationship managers so they look at the long-term horizon. They plan with the client's needs in mind. They set the right goals for the clients. They think about the clients. Why do they want to grow their wealth? They want to grow their wealth because they want to buy a property, or they want to grow their wealth because they want to send a child abroad. And those are the needs that we are catering to. And innovation just becomes par for the course in every solution that we are driving for our clients, whether it's with the way we deliver wealth solution, the way the RM engages. We're enabling our RMs, for instance, with something called SG Chat. We have something, we're enabling our RM with Microsoft Dynamics, because we want our RMs to be empowered with information to have that good quality conversation. We want the RMs to engage clients in a very secure environment. So all these enablement are to make our RMs and clients more empowered, more enabled, and to really focus and have more quality conversations. Singapore is an extremely important market for us. Given the importance of Singapore, there has been a host of strategic investments that the bank is making in Singapore. We have acquired AXA. We have integrated AXA and HSBC Life into one new integrated legal entity last year. That has allowed us to increase our workforce by 4x in insurance. It's allowed us to gain market share. We're also doing strategic investments in the asset management business. We've acquired Silk Road. Silk Road is a alternatives partner who looks at real estate investments. And that is a bolt-on acquisition that we've made in terms of the asset management business. We also get into strategic partnerships, which are long-term strategic partnerships. For instance, on general insurance, we are partnering with MSIG. And that becomes a long-term partnership for us because that is a product component that we don't want to develop and manufacture ourselves. And we feel MSIG has the right expertise and the right partner for us. So these types of acquisitions, these types of strategic partnerships, including Saxo for equity trading, will continue to be looked at from an overall Singapore landscape standpoint, because again, the main thing that we want to do is we want to bring the best client experience and the best solutions for our clients. So as we look at that, we will look at obviously organically growing ourselves. At the same time, we will look at strategic partners to come in and augment certain parts of our offering and make it even stronger on what we provide to our clients. But people are critical to my business model. Leadership is critical to my business model. So there has been a huge amount of focus from my perspective on leadership, on building the right bench strength. We've brought in Harpreet Bindra to head up the insurance business. At the same time, we've also brought in talent within HSBC into Singapore, people who've experienced HSBC across different markets. Nadisha Sanaratne, who's joined as a retail banking product head, comes with experience in Sri Lanka and Indonesia and Malaysia and Hong Kong. We brought in a new head of fraud and credit control services, Anindita Rathore. She comes with experience in India and Hong Kong and as well as in Vietnam. And we also brought in talent from Hong Kong. So the new head of branch operations and omni-channel experience, Selena Chung, comes from Hong Kong. And she brings that expertise from our home market, Hong Kong. And then, of course, we're also investing in local talent. We are grooming talent within HSBC in Singapore. We are sending them on short-term assignments. We are making them go through programs like AWP, Accelerating Wealth Program, where they're building out and picking up new skill sets. So again, our talent agenda is critical because without the right people, a bank like HSBC or any bank cannot succeed. We have a very large team in Singapore across the 4 verticals. And it's very important that we look at talent very holistically and continue to build out talent and ensure we have the right people in the right role for future growth.